Welcome Taurus and Taurus cross watchers to your March 2023 monthly love reading. So we're going to talk about, or we're going to pull cards on the relationship situation and then, what you're thinking, feeling, your person is thinking and feeling, and actions or intentions towards each other over this month. So I'm going to be honest, the first thing I was getting here is it's like I feel like you're over here minding your own business, and it's almost like there's somebody that's coming in here that's going to expose the truth. And it's like there's someone that's going to come in here. They seem to kind of come charging in, and I feel like they might at first seem like the person that is going to be the problem. But I feel like their fervent vigor, or whatever this is, them racing in and being a little almost uncouth here, it actually feels like it's because they are livid that somebody is trying to pull some shiz here. And I'm not so sure, and I don't know what this person's connection is to you right now, but whatever it is, it's almost like there's two people that are about to, I feel like this person's almost kind of ready to duke it out a little bit here. And this one might be a fast talker or whatever. And I want to say, like, you're over here minding your dang business, working on your pentacles, trying to figure out how to fit them in. And I feel like, and this is all kind of going on, I wanted to say in the background, but really it's in the forefront. Look at this. Aww. And actions or intentions for Taurus towards their person. Why? I feel like you seem to be, you know what it feels like? It's the energy of you. This is kind of how I'm seeing it. Because you are loyal, right? So it's like, here this other person comes in, they come in charging in, trying to expose some sort of truth, and you're sitting there like, excuse me, who are you? And on what authority are you coming to talk to me? Like, where do you have your information? You know what I mean? You're not just going to go running in and believe somebody because they say it with passion, right? And I feel like, and then on the other hand, you're turning around, looking at this person that's been pulling a fast one on you, like, it's almost like, excuse me, where are you going with those swords? You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like you're holding yourself to a really high standard on both fronts, right? You're going to turn around and figure out what's going on with this person and almost like, excuse me, I gave you everything. You know what I mean? It's like, and then on the other end, you're also not just going to be blindly believing this person. I feel like you're trying to set a precedent here for how you're going to be treated. You know what I mean? It's almost the energy of, you want to be in control of your own life and your own decisions. And so obviously that means that, like, two people can't duke it out and then the victor gets you, right? It's like, maybe you're a prize, but you're not a trophy that someone can just take home when they win. And I feel like you're going to see pretty quickly, especially with this Empress in your heart space, that I almost want to say, I feel like it has been, I'm kind of feeling two different things, and they're kind of opposites. So please take this as it resonates. It's like either this person legit just found out this information, and it's like the person that was telling them barely had a chance to finish the dang sentence before they came charging in to kind of like right this wrong. Alternatively, I feel like for some of you, this person may have been holding back and holding their tongue and holding back. And then this one, it's like they just made one too many missteps. And this other one was like, that's it, I can't take it anymore. So what are this Knight of Swords? What's in their headspace? What are they thinking about? Wow. Seven of Swords twice. We have the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Oh, gross. Okay, you know what? I'm going to pull the rest of the cards before I... And what are they feeling? Taurus. Like, ugh! And actions or intentions. I'm so frustrated because it seemed like this person had the best of intentions. Like, here they're going to come in and kind of like expose the truth and kind of have your back, and like, ugh. No, they don't. They seem to have a plan in place. It's almost the energy of somebody that will kind of do whatever they have to win your heart. And then once they get you, it's like, not that the gloves are off or whatever, but I feel like it's the energy of somebody that's going to come in and present as this King of Pentacles. Like, they have everything that you need. They're going to take care of you. They're going to this. They're going to that. And I feel like they may not come in. It's almost like they don't walk into people's lives with the intention of pulling the stunt they're about to pull on you. But it's almost like it's a backup plan for them if it doesn't work out. If that makes sense. It's like this person may have seen what was going on with this other one. I almost feel like they may have seen it happening. It's almost like because either they've done it themselves before or they were supervising, you know what I mean? Like they somehow were connected to it in a way that the King of Pentacles in its best energy would never be connected to. You know what I mean? It's almost like somebody that made a deal with the devil. And then they want to sit there into the outside world. They're going to judge the devil and all that sort of stuff and condemn it. But in actuality, it's like they're doing some backroom deals here. And then this. King of Cups and Ten of Pentacles, and they're both reversed is what's in their heart space. I feel like there's a few different things going on here. I feel like this person is looking for... It's almost the energy of someone that's looking for help, not a partner, not a, someone to love and someone to love them in return. They're not really looking for that. I feel like they're not... Listen, it doesn't feel like this person is someone that would drain you financially or would be looking for money or anything like that. It actually feels more that this is the type of person that they're used to people coming to them for money. And I hate this for you because you seem to have such gorgeous intentions here. And it's like, and I feel like this is going to fall flat. I just feel like this person, it's almost like there's something about the passion that they approach you with that seems to really kind of spark your interest here. Excuse me, but I feel like it's almost the energy of somebody that condemns everybody else for not telling the truth or not doing this or not doing that. But they're able to justify doing the things that they're condemning everybody else for because they know better. I don't really understand that. I really don't. What is the actual reasoning? It's like they might seem like they're coming in to right this wrong with this other person to like, fight for your honor sort of thing, but that's not why. They're doing it because they of that kind of like, they're going to condemn everybody that's doing everything bad because they're judge, jury, and executioner and they know better than everybody. Right? But it's like in their past, they may have done the exact thing that's happening to you right now. They may have done it in their past to somebody else. I feel like this person, hold on. The first time that they saved someone the way they think they're about to save you, it felt really good. They got a lot of praise out of it. It's like they got a lot out of it. It may have like elevated them. For some of you, um, it's it's like maybe they got a boost in their social media or something. I'm gonna give you a description of kind of what I'm seeing here, but it might not even be the case for anybody. It's just the energetics of it. So it's like you may have, it's like maybe somebody. Okay, your person is the energy of somebody that saved someone from a vehicle that lost control and went off a bridge. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be smart alecky. It's just how I'm seeing it. And so they got a lot of recognition at it, maybe some TV interviews or whatever. And so they got their, the 15 minutes of fame thing. And this person is the energy of somebody that it's, not that they want anybody to lose control of their vehicle and drive off a bridge, but they sure are looking for the next opportunity. You know what I mean? It's that kind of a thing. It's like they're more focused on the accolades that they're going to get afterward instead of this intensely traumatic experience for the person in the car. You know what I mean? It's like they don't really seem to have, they're not even thinking about it. Not that they would push, it doesn't feel like this is the kind of person that's going to, be the one to push the car off the bridge, but they wouldn't mind if it happened. You know what I mean? Like, Oh my God. Didn't say it out loud because I hadn't had a chance to shuffle enough. But I was saying, like, what does this person think they're going to get out of Taurus here? I do want to say, maybe you have Libra in your chart, or maybe this person has Libra, because I'm not even, like, close to doing the Libra reading. And, I keep going to say Libra. I know the Empress card can be Libra and Taurus, but I just thought I'd mention that because it's come up a few times. So this person knows that you are who you are. They know that you're going to treat them that way. I'm not so sure that they will be expecting you to see as much as you are, you to be as wise as you are. It's like because you have that almost like, it's almost the energy of they want to have old world values, but they're really underhanded, like when they want to be. But you stick to your values regardless. And so it's like this person seems to feel like they're going to be able to lean on that. Not in a way that they want to adopt that approach to life, but it's like they seem to think that you won't see what they're doing, because you don't think that way. And pump the brakes, my friend, because I feel like just because it isn't something that it's something that you would never do, doesn't mean you don't understand what's being done. So, what's this? Actually, I think we're going to need this deck. Brief clarifier on this Ten of Pentacles. I'm feeling a little bit like this person, it's like maybe they have a lot, but I feel like they're a little bit So we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. To clarify that is the Lovers and the Tower. Okay. I feel like this is the kind of person that one day they love you, the next day they hate you, the next day it's like they forgot your number. I feel like they're all over the place, very inconsistent, but not inconsistent in the way that like disconnects from you. It's just like very chaotic. So it's not that they, are going to drop you and just kind of walk away. I feel more that it's like you never really know what to expect from this person. They may act really balanced and all King of Pentacles-y, when they initially come in, or it's like they act like that's their intention. But I feel like they have this whole other side of them that is very chaotic. It's almost the energy of somebody freaking out over something. It's like their pizza came with the wrong toppings or whatever, right? And they flip their lid, and you're looking at them like, whoa, this is not just hangry. Like, they flip their lid, like calling, yelling at customer service, da 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 da, over something that it's like, you understand their frustration, but there's something about their reaction that's kind of, it's almost like you just kind of sit there watching them thinking like, what the is going on? And I feel like this person is somebody that, listen, to their credit, it's pretty clear to me that this person has really been through it. It's the energy of somebody, I'm not trying to make you have sympathy for someone. I'm just trying to explain to you what I'm seeing here. They seem to be somebody that has really had to learn to live on their own. They've had to learn to do their own thing. They've had to learn to, that, they're the lessons this person has learned taught them that at the end of the day, the only person that's really on their team is them. And I feel like they hold that belief so firmly that they don't actually let anybody in. So it's like, they may want love with you, they may want you to open their heart, but they still have to let you do it, even if you wanted to. And I feel like they're kind of in an energy right now where it's almost that energy of like, when someone tries to love them, it's a trigger. You know what I mean? Because it's like when people try to be nice to them, it almost makes this person uncomfortable. And I feel like that's obviously going to be, a subconscious or unconscious reaction. What I can tell you is when I've seen that in people that I'm around, it's that usually it's with prolonged childhood issues, right? It's like when this person was taught, and obviously may not be the actual situation, okay? But it's the energetics of somebody that has been taught over and over and over and over again that when someone comes in and says they love you, when someone is coming in and being nice, they want something. You have to figure out what they want, decide if you want to give it to them, and then decide what you're going to get back, because they sure aren't going to pay you back on their own. And that's where this person is. They seem to feel like they have to fend for themselves. I do want to say, they seem to feel that they would get a different kind of love from you, but it's like the way they're going about it is all wrong. That's why they kind of want to come in and do something for you, almost kind of save you, so that there's this dynamic where now you have to do something for them. And like, that's not what love is to you, right? Love is like reciprocal. Let's get to know each other. Let's da 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 da, right? And they seem to feel like it's some sort of transactional dynamic. You do for me, I do for you, and we go back and forth. And like, that's not really how you see it. It's the energy of, I remember someone said to me a very long time ago, someone I was dating at the time, he said, relationships and how close you get to people, it's just a matter of how much you let them use you and how much they let you use them. I feel like that's kind of how this person looks at the world. And sorry guys, I am having a ton of problems with my computer. It just keeps shutting down randomly on me. So I apologize that just cut off there. But the cards were saying that, like, this person looks at relationships like you let them use you. They can use you for what they need. You can use them for what they need. But it's like that real deep connection. if you wanted to pursue a relationship with this person, if you're already in a long-standing one with them, I feel like they would eventually develop feelings for you. And it does feel like it's kind of the anti-hero energy, right? It's like, it's that energy of the person that would tear the whole world apart to save you, rather than the person that would sacrifice you to save the world. Not everybody wants that. So that's not to say it to advocate or not advocate for this person. That's just the kind of energy, right? It's like once this person has that passion for somebody, it feels like it's almost like undying. But to get to that place, it's up to you if you want to do that. I feel for some of you, if you kind of get involved with this person without really knowing a lot of this other stuff, you might start to get to that point with them already. So I do want to say that, but I feel like for those of you that, I kind of feel like you won't see all this other kind of chaotic stuff, right? And it's like, it feels like if you get into a real connection with this person, it's almost like you'll have to decide if, it's almost like they get to a point where they're not chaotic with you, but it's like they're amazing to you, but they're unpleasant to the whole world, kind of thing. So it's like when I think we're actually yeah, I was asking like, how are they gonna treat you? So I feel like, okay, this is someone that would eventually give you the world. It's just up to you whether or not you're kind of able to, deal with whatever their nonsense is, or what, all of this other stuff. How do I say this? It's obvious, I mean, it would be up to you anyway, right? This is your life. These are your choices. Okay. It's up to you if the other stuff that you kind of have to wait out, if that's something, number one, that you want to wait out. And number two, if you even want this person, right? I also am feeling this person might try to use the fact that other people are interested in them to get you. And I feel like that's the fastest way to turn you off of somebody. You know what I mean? I feel like if they wanted to push you away anymore, they couldn't be doing a better job if that's something that if that's kind of like a tactic that they try to use. We need some advice for Taurus. Wow, Hermit again. So Taurus, I feel like it's almost like you're, at the risk of sounding cliche, your inner guidance is really going to have to take the lead on this one. And I do feel that it's important that you are discerning, and obviously that you advocate for yourself. I feel like you would do those things anyway. But it does feel like it's important that you choose what's best for you to the exclusion of all else. And I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like for some of you, it may be a very difficult choice for you, what you end up choosing with this person here, because there is a connection there. And it's not to be like, oh, your love can change this person. No, this person is this way. It just feels like they do end up falling for you, despite their best efforts. I feel like this may be somebody that, to a certain extent, will keep you at arm's length for a time. I feel like there's somebody here that comes in and is almost kind of like a voice of reason for you and seems to tell you some things that, it's like either they cause you to kind of start to reevaluate the situation with this person. Or I'm really confused by this reading. I'm going to be honest with you, so I apologize if it feels like I'm skipping all over the place. Someone's going to come in and call the situation as they see it, and it's like either that'll cause you to reevaluate the connection between the two of you, or it'll kind of make you be like, yeah, you know what, I think I can live with that. And again, Taurus, that's not to say you should do this or you should do that, right? Excuse me, it just feels like this person isn't actually going to say anything that you don't already know. It's just somebody says it out loud. And it's like those little thoughts that were kind of coming in before, you have to really look at them. And not necessarily that you were avoiding them, but it's almost like you didn't have enough, hard evidence or experience with this person to kind of categorize some of their behaviors. And I feel like somebody comes in and does that, and you're going to be faced with a decision to make. And Taurus, that is yours and yours alone, because you will be the person that is living your life, right? So I feel like the advice here, you know what you want. You also know what's good for you. And the key is deciding if this is something that you want and also something that's going to be good for you. So I think I'll leave it there, Taurus. If this reading resonated, I hope it was helpful and brought you some clarity. If you're new here, I upload reads on Sundays. They're mini weekly love reads, and then usually longer reads during the week. Next week will be the singles and new love readings. If you would like a private reading with me, they are temporarily closed for a few more weeks while I kind of play catch up here. But if you would like to get on the wait list, you're welcome to shoot me an email, and I will put you on there and reach out when they're open. So that's all for today. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.